Hi, all the signs of the zodiac. I'm Pam, and welcome to your psychic crystal reading for the new moon partial solar eclipse in Capricorn on January 5th and 6th, 2019. I'm going to look into my crystal as I do for all the new moons and full moons every month and eclipses, and this is a new moon eclipse. And I'm going to give you messages and predictions from my spirit guides while looking into my crystal for the effects of that eclipse. These effects could last up to 6 months. So hopefully these messages are going to make sense to you and be helpful to you with this new moon eclipse energy. I'm going to go through each of the 4 elements: earth, water, fire, and air. The earth signs are Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. The water signs are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. The fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And the air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So I'm going to start first with the earth elements. This will be Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Some of you are going to feel really hot-blooded from this eclipse. This could be hot-blooded in the sense, well, I feel like what they mean is love, lust, desire, passion. Some of you hot-blooded, it could mean angry, but that really wasn't the energy behind that. So I feel like your mojo could be up. You could be looking for passionate encounters with people. So see how that plays out for you, earth signs. Some of you earth signs are going to have the issue where you're going to have to decode a lot of things. You're going to have a lot of things coming across your plate and you're going to have to figure them out, decipher, decode. This could be at work. It could be, business or paperwork, but it could also mean, personal situations, family, love, other kinds of relationships, work. I just feel like there's a lot of things you're going to be confronted with and you're going to have to figure them out, decipher them. That kind of energy comes up. Some of you may even have the reverse, where some of you may want to shut down emotionally, and you may not feel like you want to engage or converse with people. Now, that may apply to a particular one of you earth signs. Maybe it's Capricorns that are going to feel that way. I don't know, but I get that energy is going to come up for some of you earth signs where you're going to want to maybe be secluded or shut down or, close the doors, meditate, be by yourself. Some of you earth signs are going to have to rewrite and redo something. If you wrote any proposals or wrote a book or wrote a blog or wrote things on a website or wrote some business, something for your business or whatever you had to write, letters, emails, you may have to rewrite things. Redoing, but in particular, rewriting comes up for some of you. If you're somebody that had a relationship that fell apart, this eclipse could bring the relationship back together again. Or during the energy of the eclipse, and especially if it's a new relationship, it could fall apart and get built back up over the course of the next 6 months. So it could have already fallen apart and it gets repaired during these 6 months, or it falls apart and gets rebuilt again during the 6 months. It's going to be different for all of you because it is a general reading, earth signs. Some of you are going to have a reward where something comes up almost blooming like a flower that breaks forward beneath the surface. So it's I feel like the reason they're showing it to me pushing up from underneath the ground and it blossoming and blooming, there may have been this may be a long time coming and it may have been germinating and getting ready to, burst forward for a while, but the energy of this eclipse is going to bring out awards and rewards for you, especially in work or public recognition, that kind of thing. Viable projects pan out and things start to gain strength from for some of you. I see a dog in this crystal, kind of looks like a terrier of some sort. So if you could have, if you've had a pet that's passed, this could be their spirit saying they're around you at that time, or you should look up animal totem on your browser and your computer, animal totem dog, because dog may be bringing you a message. So now on to the element of water. This will be Pisces, Cancers, and Scorpios. Some of you water signs are going to feel very loving, giving, and caring from this eclipse. Some of you water signs will be making amends with a past lover or love. Some of you water signs may feel like you want to, stake out mark your territory, like stake a claim to something. If it's a person, you may be like, they're my boyfriend or girlfriend. They're my husband or wife. It could be also staking claim to like a job or a property you want to buy, or an account that you're trying to get, or a new client, or some new deal. But it's like staking your claim to something comes up. Some of you water signs are going to want direct attention from someone specific. Like you've got your eyes set on someone. So it could be somebody you're already dating or married to or in a relationship with, or maybe not. Maybe it's somebody you have your eye on, but I feel like you're going to want like attention from them. And it could even be in a different sense. Like maybe you want attention from your parent, or you want somebody in your family or some friend of yours that's kind of blown you off or has drifted away to pay attention to you or what you're saying or doing. Some of you are going to have the blessing of making a new connection that's going to help you in business. And some of you are really going to be trying a lot harder to make an impression on either a prospective client or a person you're interested in, or to some group or club or organization, maybe even on YouTube. But like I see you being like, you want to make an impression. It's going to be important to you. So the energies of this eclipse is going to affect you that way. Could last for 6 months. Some of you water signs, this eclipse is a real game changer. And it's almost like you're going to start having like a whole new set of values. Maybe you're throwing out your old paradigms and your old ways of thinking, because I get you like whole new set of values, meaning a whole new set of things are going to be important to you and on the top of your list. This energy of this eclipse is going to magnify that and heighten that for you in some way. But some of you water signs really need to take your time with your decision making. Don't rush into any big purchases over the next 6 months, and don't rush into any big decision making. It doesn't mean don't buy anything or don't make any decisions. It just means don't jump too quickly. Take your time, whatever time it allows to make your decisions. Just be cautious of jumping in too quickly. And take a lot of time to study everything and make lists and really investigate and look into things. So I hope those messages were of help to you. Now on to the element of fire. This will be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Some of you are going to be affected, some of you fire signs, about reevaluating your life, or reevaluating important things in your life, like your job, your career, what direction it's going, or your love life, or your living situation. It won't be the same area for all of you because it depends on what house in your birth chart that this eclipse is affecting as to what area that'll be. But you're going to be really looking into that and thinking about that. Be careful you don't let your words run away from you. You have a danger here, some of you fire signs, of making a joke or a mockery of something, and it could really fall flat. You could end up insulting people, and I don't feel your intention is to do it. I feel like your intention is to be funny or it's something witty, but I feel like there's a tendency where people could take it the wrong way. So be very careful about when you're feeling joking, like jovial, and you want to make jokes, check who's standing around you or what format you're putting this joke forward to, because you have the risk of offending some people. Okay, so just to keep that in the back of your mind during the course of the next 6 months, especially in the first 3 months of this eclipse. I also see this eclipse affecting you fire signs with a revised plan. A revised plan or a revised map of how you're going to do things moving forward. It could even be, the map situation could be if you're taking a trip. You may be revising a trip plan. Like, you know what? I thought I was going to go this way, but I'm going to go that way. I thought I was going to fly, but I'm going to take a boat. Or, so it could be, or I was going to drive this direction, but I'm going to take a different route. For some of you, it's about a direction you're going involving a map. But for others, it's a map or revising a plan of what you had thought you were going to do. You're revising it. Some of you, fire signs, are going to have a new relationship that's going to pop up and happen for you. And it is, no pun intended, going to be on fire. So if you're single, expect your love relationships or love to like I'm seeing literal flames here, but not in a bad way, in a good way. And if you're already coupled, your love life could get like some boost or reigniting here from this eclipse. Some of you fire signs are going to make some big financial gains and some headway, could be through the stock market and investments, but it really feels more to me like if you have a client or customers or your work or something you're selling or something you're putting out there. But I do see you making financial gains for some of you fire signs. Some of you fire signs are going to have startling news that comes up, but it's going to bring about change. But the change is positive change. Even though when I say startling, that maybe doesn't sound good. So I don't know that you're going to perceive it as negative, but I feel like it's going to rattle you. But in the long run, whatever this news is that comes up from the energy of this eclipse is going to be very positive and bring a lot of positive changes and new things in the long run. So try to just breathe and remain calm if you get some, startling news over the course of the next 6 months, but especially in the first 3. So now I'm going to look into the element of air. This is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Some of you air signs, this eclipse is going to shake things up. And it's going to be kind of like a time of decision making. These things that shake up for you, you're going to have some decisions that are going to fall into your lap because of it. And I feel like these things, what I'm talking about, is coming in just at the right time for you air signs. Like it's about time and it's coming in at the right time. I see some of you figuring out a new strategy and dissecting things, like taking things apart, looking into things and having a new strategy. And then like from whatever you're dissecting, investigating, researching, looking into, you will then be moving forward in something that is a result of what you did there with that dissecting and investigating and looking into things. Some of you air signs are going to have family arguments that kick up and then they go down, and then they're going to kick up and then they're going to go down. So I feel like some of you air signs are going to experience some family ups and downs and arguments. That's not going to be for all of you air signs, but some of you are going to have that experience. Some of you air signs are going to be challenged by something or someone where somebody's throwing the gauntlet down and it's kind of at you, and you're going to have to figure out, Are you going to pick up the gauntlet? I don't know if I'm saying this right, and take the challenge, or are you going to leave it flat and turn away and walk away from it? It's going to be your decision and your karma what you decide to do here. But I feel like somebody's like challenging you in some way. Some of you air signs are going to get rid of a lot of things. You're going to take some things down, throw them out. And I also feel clearing, not only clearing the space around you over the next 6 months, like closets, attics, basements, rooms, drawers, you're also going to clear the air about things. So some of you air signs, you're going to be clearing the air. Like if anything's left unclear or uncertain, you're going to make it crystal clear. Stabilizing of funds comes up here. Stabilizing of your income. So if your income has been like jumping up and down, up, down, up, down, up, down, if it's been like, or down, it's gonna level off. Your income is going to start to feel really stable. Some of you are going to really feel like you want to beautify your environment. And you may start redecorating, or I don't know, like you could just be buying nice things for your home, new furniture, new pictures, or beautifying it in some way, getting new siding, or, doing new landscaping. Some of you could be doing it to yourself. You could be buying yourself nice things, like getting some nice things for you that you enjoy, new clothes, new car. Could be new. It feels like whatever it is, it's really personal to you. So it's either things that you want to wear and have on you, or it's in your surroundings. That also comes up here. So I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And please remember to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I'm new to Instagram, fairly new, a couple months now. And you can find me there at @theluckymermaid_Pam. The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel is my Instagram name, and The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook. I post predictions and messages from my spirit guides there that you're not going to see here on YouTube. So please be sure to check them out. And if you're interested in getting a psychic crystal reading for your specific zodiac sign for the month of January 2019, you can access those videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section in the description area, and it will take you to my videos on Vimeo right there for those signs. You can find them also on my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos tab on my menu, and these videos should be the number 1 or 2 listed at the top of the page on the videos page. You click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Also, if you haven't checked out the New Year's readings yet, I did 10 cards, Celtic Cross Tarot spread for each sign. So they're kind of long. They're about 40 minutes, I think, pretty much 40 minutes. I usually do 5 cards, but I did the 10 card Celtic Cross Tarot spread, psychic tarot reading for each sign of the zodiac. And if you haven't gotten yours yet, they are available by clicking on the other link below this video. That will take you to Vimeo, and they're also available on that same videos page on my website. Just click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. So I hope you all have amazing energy and blessings and benefits from this Capricorn eclipse, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.